How's it going, YouTube? We're out here. Today's what, the 8th of January, 2022. We're just doing some preventative maintenance. It's been pretty cold all this week. Low 10s, some negative days with wind chill. The wind's picking up a little bit, but we're out here, like I said, doing some car work and other stuff, getting the generators ready. So I've had to go around and start charging batteries on cars. The red car here, we can see the hood's propped up a little bit. We'll take a walk over there. Hopefully my phone doesn't die on me. It's been weird recently. It's been cutting out mid-recording, so if any of this is chopped up, just know it's the phone's fault. So so you might be able to see a little charger right there. So battery is not liking it, but it'll charge it good. So, and then laying on the ground is a Mitsubishi or something. Anyway, one of the guys from work has a car out here, and he asked me to take his whatever you call it, the exhaust off it for him. So he's got another car, he's putting that on. So we're coming over here to Sadie. I've got her all charged up. The battery was dead from sitting for so long. I've got to do the transmission dipstick right there. You can see it, the red one. The seal for that goes into the transmission is busted. So I think I might have mentioned this, but whenever I pour fluid in there, because it's low, excuse me, like a third of it would end up on the ground, and I happened to catch it one day, and I was like, "Ooh, there we go. There's the problem." So I finally, after waiting months to get my parts in for that, I ordered 10 of the grommets since I have so many of these cars. We might get to that today, maybe tomorrow, depending on what's going on. So currently, you can see the cold air intake is off there. I'm trying to find a piece of 3.5-inch wide metal tubing that I can hose clamp both the grommet there on and then the filter itself. And the filter's in the car. So we'll let this sucker warm up. Hopefully it starts. I'll close the hood real quick. I believe the keys are in it. So you got to see the glitter I put in here for him. Oh, where's the key? The key is missing. Well, fantastic. That's not good. Oh, TJ, what'd you do with your damn car, you little... Oh, alright, well, that's interesting. Okay, that's fine. That would be why the key doesn't work, or why the battery is dead. It was in auxiliary mode, so I guess we're not... Well, I guess we're not starting the car today. That kind of stinks. The keys were in there. I don't know what happened to them. So we'll come over here to this lineup, and this car I gotta get brake lines for, get tires aired up. But this one, the nice GTP, one of the nicer ones I got, battery charge is currently on it. It was low, but it's good now, or it's going to be good. And I'm going to start this up and let it warm up and give it some fuel and, you know, try and keep all the mice and stuff out of it. So we'll see what happens. I found that if you leave the hoods up a little bit, the wind out here likes to make it up under the hood. It makes it cold, so that's why all the hoods are popped, if you happen to notice that. So hopefully the wind keeps all those critters from building nests, or at least discourages them from doing so. So we might fire this one up later. I'd have to run inside and grab the keys. I'm not that prepared, if you can't tell. So, and then this coupe, we'll talk about this coupe later. I might make some separate videos today, which will be up in the same time frame. So just going through plans and whatnot. So, and let's go over to the Suburbans. That black car is the one the exhaust came off of, by the way. That one's going to the scrapyard eventually. So here we got a 1970s Chevy Suburban 3-door. We have another one in our car line over there that's a manual. This one's an automatic. And we bought it because, well, these things aren't, they're going away. And we figured, what the hell, this one ran and drove over here. So we have it. It ran good. We need a starter for it. This one I found at the scrapyard where I find all my cars. It's a 99. Something was stuck in the transmission. It might have been a solenoid. It wouldn't go forwards. It would go in reverse, and it would start up. But if you put a little ether in the filter, I think the fuel pump is shot. So, and it moves and drives now. So, I I did a little rednecking when trying to get this car to move. It would stall every time I put it in drive. So what we did, or what I did, is I put my foot on the gas a little bit, got it up to about 3,000 RPM, and dropped it into drive. And I know that's not a great idea with transmissions of unknown quality, but it stuttered 2 or 3 times, and then it finally broke loose, and thankfully nothing else broke with it, so it's not leaking any fluid or anything like that. Like I said, I think the solenoids were stuck because it's holding fluid. Fluid looks good. So, and I like this one a lot. This one's got nice seats and everything. I'll open the doors for you. It's got 280,000 miles on it. Tan interior, not my favorite. The door panel is back there. No third seats. We're using the back for storage right now, so that's not a big deal. It needs some work, but I forget my camera's always, the zoom doesn't zoom out anymore, so I gotta stand back a little bit and show you. So other than rust right here and right there, it's pretty much rust free. And then this one is a 95 Suburban GMC, not Chevy, but they're the same damn thing. And this one originally had mud tires on it. Let's see if I can back up here for you guys. I'm sorry about the camera always moving. But it's a nice gold color and the tan interior as well. And this one starts and runs no problem. I actually drove it here from the scrapyard. They said that the transmission the clutch was slipping a little bit, but I haven't noticed it. But I'm also not a good mechanic in that sense. I don't know what to look for. So I got 2 of these little suckers, and then I'll give you the rundown on the cars in the behind line. This one's the parts car from my new 07. Oddly enough, I found this thing the day after I bought it, or the first 07, the nice one, because I needed the front bumper's off on this one. And I went to the junkyard, and lo and behold, they just got this unit in. So this bumper is from the old car, and something's wrong with this engine. It doesn't have any exhaust on it. It makes it sounds like there's BBs in the engine. It's the best way I can describe it. It's probably a timing chain or something. Not good, but it drove here. Battery's dead. We'll talk about the white car later. That'll be a different episode. This here, silver GT. There's nothing too much about it. It's pretty good. The back window needs to be fixed, and for some reason the wipers work, but they always stay in the up position. I'm sure that's a sensor or something. So that's 3.8, 3.8, 3.8 supercharged, 3.8. And then that's my dad's Dodge. He loves that truck. So, no, it's not for sale. You can't have it. Oh, there's more rust developing on the fender. Interesting. Alright. And pardon the wind noise if it comes across on the camera. So, let's go see the other cars. I have to go see if I can find that piece of tubing I mentioned earlier. Excuse my sniffles. So we'll walk back here and see what's going on. I'm trying to hold the camera steady. It's not working too well. So I'm trying not to show off all the cars back here. Some of them aren't ours, but there's the white GTP I'm gonna fix up here really quick. This one, ooh, that's why I bought that other white car. It had all the parts I need to get this one moving. Engine, doors, suspension, well, the engine tray that goes underneath there. So that'll be good. I can't wait to start that project. That's going to be a good project. I gotta get jack stands and all the rear suspension stuff. I'll probably go with some ZZP stuff like everyone seems to do, but no big deal. I don't know if I can reuse this fuel tank, but here's Yard Dog. And it's sitting, and I've come to realize if you need air intakes like this, I don't know why you would, but if you need the 97 and early 98 style air intake, let me know. I'll just send it to you. I don't know of a whole lot of people who don't go aftermarket and put the newer style in, but I have 2 of them, and I don't plan on using them, so just reach out. I'll ship it to you. And then I gotta move this. I gotta take the tires off on the front here with the rims. and those will be spares. I got a lot of work to do. Here's the silver GTP. I gotta put a front tire on that yet. Probably one of those tires I'm gonna take off Yard Dog here. So, and we'll come over here to Panther, the poor car, sitting out here all by itself. I've actually need to see if this has the ZZP intake. The guy who had this before me, as I stated in the video about this car, had an air intake. I think it is in the cab, because it's not out here. I thought it was out here. I swear to God, I think someone is coming out here and taking parts. I haven't been able to catch them, but every time I look at this car, I'll have to go back and watch the footage from the other one. I thought the air intake was right there. Well, if they are coming out here, they're going to regret it. That's all I can say. We don't take kindly to people stealing out here. These cars aren't worth much, but they're worth it to me because of all the fun shipping times in this world currently. So, there's the air intake right there. And it smells better since I added that little tree black ice out here. Oh, shit. Well, there's the band. What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. Is that the... Maybe this one doesn't... Oh, no. Here we go. Here's another one. This one's... I wonder if this one would work for that K&N air filter. I'll probably take this back with me. I think these are headers. I don't know if these are ZZP headers or not, but these are definitely headers. Excuse my sniffle. Fans, plastic, fans, head gaskets. In the trunk, which I haven't been able to get open, there are superchargers back there. At least the housings. There's at least 2. I thought I saw 3 back there. So this guy, I don't know what he was doing, but he had a lot of superchargers. I guess you know what they say: more superchargers, more power. Oh, okay, those are. All right, that's cool stuff. I'll worry about that later. I haven't actually looked through any of this crap out here. I just know that. Oh, good, the water's gone. I was afraid there was gonna be ice in here. I gotta seal up this car better. I don't know what the underside of this car looks like, but I don't want it to go away completely. I'd like to fix this old ass car, even if it means I gotta redo floor pans and all that good. I hope the frame's all right. That's the main thing. Is if the frame's okay, the car's okay. So, yeah. Take a second here, catch my breath. With asthma and whatnot, it's always fun getting into dusty cars, so not a big deal. I hope this works for what I want to do with it. It looks a little short, but that would give me more room for the K&N. Hopefully it fits in here. I guess I don't have any tubing. That's kind of lame. I thought there was a throttle body on that. I'll have to make note. Let's take a look at some of these other cars while I'm out here. I don't know why someone would be out here stealing Grand Prix parts. They're pretty cheap. And I know free, quotation mark, stealing is better, but... Nope, this one's all here. Okay, cool. Good. That makes me happy. I got the cover. I got the cover off this one, so I can see what the engine looks like. So there... I'll be quiet while you take a look. This is what the engine bay looks like in this thing. And it looks like something's out on this side because the supercharger is milling into the electrical box. And I don't know if that's because it's sitting weird or if it's because some of the support units are out on it. So I've been told it's not hard to replace. It's just tedious. So, alright, well that's cool. If anyone's going to steal any parts, I'd hope they'd take them off this green car. This green car is a parts car. And the keys are right there. If you need to start it, it's right there. I don't think this will start. You can't steer it, but it's nice and done. Oh, there's where the other rim is. Oh, okay, cool. I'll get that taken out of there and have some tires put on it. Yeah. I was gonna reuse this fuel tank for that white car, but it's all beat up and a new one's like $200-300, so I'll probably just go with a new one. I'd like to find a deeper one, more fuel and all that, but with all the craze of Mr. presidential administration with electric cars. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to give these cars up for anything. These might not ever have fuel again, and I'll still keep them. So, let's take a look around the white car. I'll probably include this car in the video with the new white car. So this one's just a 2000. It's in pretty good condition. Rust-wise, the rocker panels, but that's it. Everything else is good. So that makes me happy. And I got a window down, that's why there's a tarp on it. I didn't want critters getting in there, so... Oh, I can't wait to fix that car. That's going to be a good project. Oh, I better get out of the leaves. Some Camaros there. Big old well truck. The metal pile. So, one last thing about this Subaru, not Mitsubishi. This thing's a Subaru. The tires for storing this car out here and taking the exhaust off, there's 3 good tires here that fit the Pontiacs. They're, I think they're 255s by 60 R16 tires, if I remember right. So I'll put these on the rims since they're good. And this poor thing is off to the scrapyard. So, alright, let's go back over to Sadie. There's the 97 GTP. Poor thing. If it didn't have so much rust on it, I would have saved it for a car. But it's bad. It's even worse than the green car right here. So, all right, let's take a look. I hope this sensor is the same. It'd be a shame if it wasn't. If you watch this far into this video of me rambling about Grand Prix stuff, I appreciate it. Sorry for that cut. My camera died. So basically, I went ahead and found the keys for this green car. So we'll go ahead and start her up. I got to start up a few cars today, just let them run. It's pretty cold. They haven't been started up. So like I said before, we'll fix the filter later and we'll go from there. So I'll go ahead and start this puppy up. Old Sadie. Oop, I gotta fix this door. It's leaning pretty bad. Basically, I have to redo the hinges and whatnot. So, look at the car here. Cover the sun up. All right. And that's a pretty loud noise. So I'm gonna go this way now. So, and we'll give the blue GTP some nice love. You can see I have a darkened headlight there. I've been experimenting. Those have LED front bulbs, LED switchbacks, which they're amber when you turn on your turn signal, but otherwise they're white to give you some more visibility, as well as LED small bulbs. I think they're 904s. So, that's cool. And this one needed a battery charge. I couldn't really get it started before, but it still had life in it. So we'll set this down real quick. Make sure the grass catches fire. That's what we want. And off come the battery leads. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. And I like to keep the hood up just to make sure nothing catches fire, and if it does, I want to see it. So we'll give Ashton's car a run for its money. That's the kid who owned it before me. So this car is a 2000 GTP as well, and those are the miles. That's 142,000. It's actually very clean in here. This is one of the cleanest cars I own. So I'll give it a start here. The radio might come on. Oh, we're good. Alright. So let this warm up for a while. It's been quite a while since this car's been started. So there's a customary white smoke. Let's go give the red one a start. There we go. Battery looks good to me on that car. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this. So that way I don't have to worry about it being weird. Lift the head up here. So this little red guy's got a 3.1, and I think I've mentioned it before. But this one's a 95 coupe, nothing too special. It's a Nebraska car. It also gets you from point A to point B effectively. So that's all that matters. Let's see if she'll start. She should. And I'm using it as storage, so this car is going to get spark plugs, plug wires, oil change, transmission, fluid change. And I gotta warn you, this thing's got a slight knock, and by slight I mean a mild knock. So this car's got 214,000 there. Ooh, Z98. And it looks like we're gonna rerun it. So now this car has the most weird addition I think I've ever seen. It's got second gear start, and it works. Now I was told that was like a special edition, but this car is not a special edition. This is just an SE. So I don't know what the deal is with that. It's pretty cool though. So alright, we'll let this car warm up too. This is warm-up day at the farm. So we'll give it a good 10 minutes, and I won't make you guys sit through it, but man, is it loud. I'm sorry if at any point the sound gets distorted, like it's been bass boosted. This phone doesn't do high levels of audio very well. So, but all right, for this car, just quickly before I end the video here, I went ahead and added the AVS vents for the windows and for the sunroof. I like them. They work really well out here when it's rainy or windy. So, and then this car, I went ahead and changed supercharger oil. That's very important to do. Plug wires, plugs. Did a normal oil change on the car. Air filter change. So it's looking good. I can't wait to get this car on the road. I might drive this for a while, and I might like it. So, all right, YouTube, you have a good one, and I'll let you know.